Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to The Nexus. This is, of course, where we spotlight some of our favorite local businesses, as well as share some company updates from time to time. I will be your host today. My name is Taylor Tunison, your Communication Director for True North Technologies. I'm joined by Reggie Ellis, our new sales associate. Reggie, welcome to The Nexus.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We are thrilled to introduce you to our audience. Before we get into that, I just want to remind everybody out there, if you haven't seen Renee's interview with Dana Dostal last week, they had a lot of fun talking about Dana's new company, Senior Insurance Advisors. She does a lot of great work with seniors and Medicare and insurance. I highly recommend you check out that show if you haven't had a chance yet. Also, before we jump into it, we've got some great Tap On It deals currently. This month, I'd like to shout out Juice Stop, Ginger Grill, Patty's Pub, Nori Salon. We've also got Rockin' Joe Coffee and Brown Shoe Fit. So if you're not signed up for Tap On It, super straightforward, super easy, great way to get these awesome local offers from local businesses. All you got to do is text the word Tap On It to 82928 and we'll send you all the current offers and we'll send you new ones each week. I think we've got a new one coming out either tomorrow or Friday from Walker Tire, as well as a new one from Rockin' Joe. So get signed up for Tap On It if you are not yet. And without further ado, let me reintroduce Reggie Ellis. Welcome, Reggie.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? What are you passionate about? And yeah.
Well, start out a little bit about myself. I'm originally from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Moved to Nebraska, actually to Hastings, Nebraska in 1996.
Okay.
Went to school at Hastings College. I got a football scholarship, played football there. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Then graduated college in 2000 and then moved to Lincoln, and I've been in Lincoln, Nebraska ever since 2000. So
Fantastic.
It's pretty much home now. So this is where I call home, and I got, a single dad, got, 3 beautiful kids, and that's what I'm really passionate about. They're, seeing them happy every day, and those guys, being in school, healthy, happy, and they play sports and, very involved. So that's how we do it. So
Fantastic. You said they play sports. Are you still involved with any sports at all?
Yeah, I'm definitely involved in youth sports. I coach football. I've coached football with the YMCA for a very long time. It's been the past 7 years.
Wow.
I've coached both my boys, which that's really fun. My teams these last couple of years have been really, really good. I get to coach a bunch of track stars. So
Nice.
I tell you, those kids we've only lost 2 games in the last 2 years. And
Great.
These kids are really, really good. And so, my kids play football, soccer, basketball. My daughter was in dance. Looking to get her back in dance. And, she's, she'll be 6 here in June. So looking
Awesome.
to get her going in sports. So it's fun. It's a fun time.
Yeah, keep them busy,
Yep.
stay exercised, outside. So tell us a little bit about your background. What kind of other fields have you worked in?
So coming out of college, as everyone knows, I studied health promotion and management
Okay.
in college. But coming out of college, sometimes you don't find the career you want right away.
Absolutely.
So when I moved to Lincoln, a lot of my friends were working, in the background, working with young adults who were working with adolescents. I got into that field. I started out working with a young man out in Seward, Nebraska, one-on-one. And, that turned out to be, a pretty good job for me. I was working with him. He actually was in a group home out there. The group home, like how I worked with him, interacted with him. They offered me a job on the spot, so I worked with those
Nice.
guys. Out in Seward, Nebraska for 5 years. So, the group home setting, loved working with youth.
Yeah.
Did that in Seward. Also worked at Bryan Health at the hospital, psych unit for 8 years, but I worked at Bryan for a total of 10. I worked in health information management for 2 of those years.
Okay.
So, yeah, and I've done that. And I was also a advisor for Southeast Community College. That was really cool. Yeah, I worked a little bit, did that. I'm just, passionate about helping people, and that's just my thing. And so I love working with youth, but, now I'm into sales, and I've had a knack for doing that. So that's why I'm in sales now.
So yeah, it sounds like you're really passionate. You've been inspired by health and activity and youth for sure.
Yeah.
So what's your motivation? Like why health? Why, exercise? Why, you've been with Brian, you've been doing football.
Well, I think for me, the health thing, it always, I had a great high school teacher.
Okay.
In 12th grade, 11th, 12th grade, and health was getting big. And so then I started to look more into that, and I was like, oh, this is actually a pretty cool field.
Yeah.
I was was doing the CPR, first aid training, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I like that stuff. I'm horrible at math. I admit that. And so
I admit I'm the same way.
So, a lot of times, math, you don't really have to do too much math in the health field. But, I'm inspired by, just helping people. Now I also, my full-time role is in sales as I do medical sales.
Okay.
With orthopedic bracing.
Nice.
Back braces, knees, things of that nature. So I just love it. It allows me to be myself. I go in and it's easy for me to just talk to people, get to know them on a personal level, rather than just coming in like trying to sell you something.
Yeah.
My approach is, getting to know them, find out how you can really help them.
Yeah.
And go from there. And if they, if your product will sell itself, and if you can
Agreed.
be very personable, I think in the end you'll get the sale no matter what. So.
Yeah, that's really inspiring. So many sales these days, it's really not about the person. It's more about the product. And it sounds like you've got this great overlap of personal and professional, and you really take an interest in your clients and their success and their well-being. Because health is, obviously everybody knows, the past few years we've been really paying a lot of attention to our health, and it's something that it's hard to put a dollar value on, and we really need to, like, your health is your wealth kind of thing, where if more people took care of themselves, maybe we would have a little bit more stable world, a little bit less stress, a little bit less worry about things that are everybody's got things that are obviously worrying them, but if you can take care of your health, if you can meditate or drink water, get a lot of exercise, stay healthy, I think that really it's hard to quantify and qualify. It's right. So valuable.
Yeah.
It's really valuable.
Yeah, I mean, it really is, because for me, coming out of school also, and back in the day, what was getting really big was massage. And I love the alternative medicine thing. Looked into that, and I started studying that. And so then I went to massage school here in Lincoln. And that's been great too. I got friends that'll call me up and do a little bit of that stuff on the side right now. So even to this day, it's just been a great thing for me just to try and be healthy. I've dealt with my own health battles. Of course. Especially with a lot of people know about my kidney issues. Some people do, some people don't. That's for another day. But
right.
I battle my own things, and so each and every day is like you said, it's great to take your health seriously. And
absolutely.
For me, I want to make sure I stay on the right track, because I got 3 beautiful kids I want to be here for, and they keep me active. So that's great too. So
really investing in your future, and you want to leave the best possible world, the best possible situation and life for your children. I mean, they're the future. Sure. Absolutely.
Yep, definitely.
So let's shift gears a little bit and go back to your role here at True North.
Yes.
Maybe tell us a little bit about your daily activities, what you do for us, and maybe how you came to join True North Technologies.
So I found out about True North Technologies from Tasha Dahlberg, who works here. She and I we used to be co-workers at another place, and so Tasha was talking to me about it. She's like, "Hey, I think you'd be a great fit with us at True North," and I was like, "All right, let me hear more about it." So I really give her the big props for introducing me to you guys and to Renee. Being an independent contractor with you guys, it's been great. So I do a tap on it sales every day.
Okay.
Going out talking to different businesses, different restaurants or different businesses about doing the tap on it deals, which is really, really a great thing. People offer you coupons in the mail. You get all these mailers, but having tap on it right on your phone, because nowadays everyone has their phone and everyone has technology with them everywhere they go, right? And so you can use these deals, and also again, we're helping businesses grow. Right. We're growing our database. We're getting in front of a lot of people. So it's just a great thing, and I believed in I believe in the product. And the young ladies who started it, those girls out of Quad Cities. So so I liked it. Once I heard it, and not only that, but True North offers so many other things. Like websites and search engine optimization and different things like that. So this company, I believe in what you guys are doing here as well. So.
Well, that's so great to hear, man. I mean, Tap On It is really a unique product, and it's so different from things like Groupon or traditional, print ads, or even things that you would see on TV or hear on the radio. I mean, like you said, everybody's got a cell phone with them at all times. Right. And with Tap On It, you get these text messages that are beautiful ads. They're not just text. It's a multimedia image where you can basically tailor it to however. It's so easy to apply to we've got Walker Tire, we've got Juice Stop, we've got restaurants. It almost just about any business can use Tap On It to its benefit. And like you said, it's about getting new people in. It's not about, circulating through the same people. It's about spreading these ads and really showing the visibility of these companies to new people and getting new people in the door. And it's such a great opportunity for businesses, this year after all the challenges that we've dealt with. So I'm actually kind of curious. I've dabbled in sales a little bit. I started, I did a lot of restaurant work. I've been, I actually started at Cold Stone. That was my first job. So I've done a little bit of retail here and there, but I'm curious about sales because, I've made cold calls and it's not my calling. So what skills in particular make you an effective salesman? Tell us a little about that.
Well, I'll tell you what, the cold calling is tough. I've done a little bit of that too. I've done all of it. If you can call and get, appointments set up, that's great. I think, the first thing, I have to give props to a lady named Shelly McClintock. She gave me my first sales job. She saw in me, she believed in me.
Okay.
I've always wanted to be in sales. I thought I could do a very good job at it. Again, like I said, I feel like I'm naturally gifted at talking to people, getting to know them, and the product will sell itself.
Yeah.
So when I first started in sales, I sold, one thing. I sold a shoulder device.
Okay.
Amazing product. And so that's the one thing I concentrated on. It was really good. All I did was call shoulder surgeons and just sell them that device.
Really?
And that turned out to be great. It's like, doctors can be intimidating, obviously. You call in, but you just have to, not try and talk on their level, but just stay calm and just be you. And I think, they can see that, okay, well,
right.
He's not coming in here using these big words. He's just, breaking things down the way he knows how to do it. And that's just what I do. I just stay in my lane. And, I've gotten comfortable, more comfortable with sales because, again, and if you believe in the product that you're selling,
absolutely,
then that's going to come out and that's going to show. And then obviously you got to study, what you are selling, be knowledgeable on the product too as well. So that's important. And just going in and just, a lot of people, if they hear the word no, they don't come back. But you can also, you got to be consistent too as well. Okay. Just because someone says no the first time doesn't mean you shouldn't call them back or follow up. And I think that's a lot of times, people will hear, they got got told no, but they won't keep pursuing it. I've had that happen tons of times. Okay. And I will circle back to that, that
maybe give them some time,
and they still have the information, and then a lot of times, it happens that second or third time. You just have to keep, be persistent and just stay with it. So, and it works. So
fantastic. Well, you've talked about your role, you've talked about your past, a little bit about your passions. I'm kind of curious about the future. Like, where do you see? Obviously, you've been with us for a short time. You're really personable. I've enjoyed getting to know you. We've had a lot of fun playing softball. But is there anything, personally or professionally that you're really looking forward to in the next 6 months or a year? Something that you could share with us, maybe?
Yeah, probably just continue to just keep expanding. Like I said, my full-time job is with MedLink. They're out of Texas, which is a great company. Okay. I'm kind of over the head of sales with that company, so that's great. There, being awesome. That has kind of been a great role for me. Just continue to grow that and see where that goes. Continue to stay with Tap On It and True North and see what happens there as well. I mean, but for me, just continue to raise my children. And, I got a beautiful home and everything, so I'm blessed. So awesome. Things are going great. So yeah, I can't ask for much more. So things are going really good. Sky's the limit, but every day just keep plugging away, and great things happen. So
man, I love your attitude. That's really we need that kind of the sky's the limit, but put your head down. Every day really matters. I really feel that, and I'm impressed. Like these days, it's difficult to be optimistic. I think, and it's really impressive to. You're always smiling. You've always got, we were having a lot of fun last night playing softball, and it's just, I don't get to work with you or see you very often, but this is a fantastic opportunity to kind of get to know you a little bit more. And God, you're just,
I appreciate it.
I feel I'm a little bit, I'm getting choked up here.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
So was it Shelly that you were shouting out?
Yep.
Is there anybody else you'd like to acknowledge? Maybe some coaches or clients that have really inspired you or helped you on your way?
Oh man, yeah. Well, like I said, Shelly, as far as the sales role go, her believing in me, And gosh, back in the day, actually one of my coaches from Mississippi, he's the reason I got to Nebraska.
Okay.
So, that's awesome. Actually, he drove me to Nebraska after my prom night. Drove me to Nebraska
Really?
to visit the school. Yeah, Coach Ken Carter.
From Mississippi.
Yeah,
Mississippi.
Yep, he and I drove. Ken Carter, from Mississippi, got to definitely shout him out.
Nice.
He always stayed on me and got me to Nebraska, and yeah, I haven't looked back ever since. So he's always been a great figure in my life. And then obviously Coach Beningo is other coach.
Okay.
To this day, he'll text me, Chuck Beningo. Yep, he calls, texts, always sending me great inspirational quotes all the time.
Nice.
We still joke. We won an 8th grade basketball championship together, and so just people like that from my past, and then just. I got great friends, right now that are always in my corner and help me when I ever need help. My buddy Davrick Isaac, he's out in Texas, great friend. We're one of my best friends, actually. We played ball together at Hastings College, and then I got a good friend here in Lincoln, Ramon Adams. And so it's just, great people around, so I got to give them shots out. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got to recognize those that are on your side, on your team, in your corner, and nobody makes it on their own. We're all in this together, kind of thing. I know we say that all the time, but it's so true. The network, it's your net worth. I mean, we really know it these days that the connections that you make are lifelong connections, and if you can, be genuine and establish these relationships and really maintain them and nurture them, that's like one of the most valuable things as you get older. I'm coming up on my 28th year, getting close to 30 here, and it's really given me time to reflect on, all these great teachers and coaches and family members and teammates that have really helped shape my character. And that's something that, I mean, obviously you've got this great demeanor, this great positive attitude, and that's, I'm sure some of it's you naturally, but it's also others that bring it out.
Yeah, I mean, and like you talk about teachers, I have the utmost respect for teachers because my mom taught, for 37 years. She was a great teacher, retired. Mom and dad have been, married for 57 years. So it's,
wow.
Yeah, right. And
that's a
my
long
sister,
time.
Yeah, my sister, and people just been in education, so just being there by my side in my corner. So yeah, so it's great.
Yeah, and growth. It's all about personal, professional growth, and really helping each other out, and through thick and thin. I mean, good times and bad, both.
Right.
So yeah, before we close up a little bit, I know we've got some current deals, some current offers. Maybe talk a little bit about the Tap On It promotion right now.
Yeah, so for Tap On It, if any businesses out there, we like to have a food and drink beverage every week on Tap On It, so we can get those deals out on Thursday and Fridays. If you get signed up with us here, by next week, because May 31st, we can give you some money off on your deal. So it's a great thing, like you said, we're promoting your business. We're gonna, if you guys want to pay us in gift cards, we can accept those up front too, and also, we'll bill you for the rest. But it's just a great thing to get people going and get their business going, and especially with, like you were saying earlier, about the times right now. People now, Lincoln is pretty much fully open.
Right.
And it's just a great time probably to hop on Tap On It. Get your name out, let everyone know your restaurant's open, your hours. Or if you're hiring for staff.
Oh, right.
Absolutely. A lot of people are hiring. We can put that on your blast too, and you can see that. And a lot of people now, they need a job. So it's just a great way to get your name out and just talk about your business as well. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we're also doing a website deal throughout the month of May, so about a week left on there. If you're interested at all about websites, we encourage you to visit our website, beautiful, and get an idea of sort of something that we can help you with. An absolutely necessary, essential element of any business these days. You've got to have a website if you're interested in reaching anybody, really, because most people are on the internet these days. So Reggie, it's been fantastic getting to know you, talking about your growth, your personal and professional, progress over the years. Is there any final message that you would like to leave our audience with? Maybe some words of inspiration that you could pass on?
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys having me on. Even though I didn't want to do it at first, I was like nervous, but I was like, what?
Twist his arm a little bit.
Do it. That's fine. My thing is just live every day like it's your last. Go out and be very passionate about what you do. And that's just how I live every single day. Again, I love people, and I try to make a change in this world as best I can, leave my mark. So when I'm no longer here, people know that he was really passionate about what he did and what he talked about, and he raised my children the right way too. So,
yes, sir.
yeah.
Man, I love it.
Appreciate
Such
it.
a great message for our audience. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning into the Nexus. We hope to see you back again next week. I believe we have some special announcements maybe coming up. Tasha, I think, will be on with me. So yeah, have a great week. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and we will see you next time.
Thanks.